welcome back to my channel. Today we will solve March 2023's Maharashtra SET exam question paper of English literature. Paper, that is paper number 2. Paper number first is common for everyone, as we know. Now we will today solve the paper number 2 English literature. Okay. So let's start. Here is a question number first. The paragraph is given to us that we will solve it first. Read the passage and answer the question given below it. The Life Divine is a masterpiece that reveals Sri Aurobindo's vivid deliberation and divine creativity about human consciousness. It is the source of relentless human activity and development. This paper spotlights the literary promise of fresh contemplative ways on the work of Sri Aurobindo. As a spiritual discourse, Sri Aurobindo's exposure to the higher dynamic in the philosophy of thought empowered him to deal with interesting topic of individual and collective psyche. At universal level with great ease, the word eternity in this context suggests the bundleless freedom of powerful human consciousness that has supremacy over perceived. While solving the paper in the examination, you should read it twice. Human consumption dispelling the unwanted to enter the blissful arena of eternity of human expression. Eventually, it leads all us to reach the pinnacle of Aurobindo's unfathomable expression. The Life Divine discuss the conception of higher aesthetic that envisages by Sir Aurobindo as a the indefatigable spirit of seer enriches every sphere of description, has explained it in his The Future Poetry. According to the Aurobindo, the most pronounced force of expression takes its flight from the subtle plane through the creative vital as it uses the outer mind and other external instrument. Okay, so this is how the paragraph. Okay, now the remaining part is that the transmission only the life divine is consummate example. Now what are the question? What is not a feature of human consciousness? And the options are here: freedom, eternity, perceived knowledge, and that seamlessness. So what is the correct answer here? Correct answer is option number C, perceived knowledge. Then next question, the life divine exalts and envisages that perceived human conception, consciousness of the material world, social relation, or knowledge of spirit truth. So the here option number D is correct. Okay, option number D is correct. Next, the Life Divine Sri Aurobindo Inves is marked as a here literary artist, visionary saint, social reformer, historical critic. So the right answer is option number B, visionary saint. Now the question number 4. The word expression in the passage is not related to. The word expression in the passage not related to aesthetic expression, creative expression, transcendental expression, or rational expression. So the here correct answer is option number D, rational expression. Now the question number 5. The Sadian women and the ideological of pornography is a feminist reappraisal of work of Marquis de Sade, named the author. So who is the author of it? So it is the author of Angela Carter, a feminist writer, that he wrote the Sadian Women and the Ideology of Pornography. It is a book, and the name of the author is Angela Carter. Now the next is A.S. Bats that positions a romance written to the, which is option number. Now the here options are in front of us: Old English period, It is wrote in Victorian period, Middle English period, or Restoration period. So the correct answer is option number B, Victorian period. Now the next, we turns toward question number 7. Now what is the question number 7? There are two kind of morphemes. Okay, there are two kinds of morphemes. So what are they? Here I just drop it first. Okay, now here there are two kinds of morpheme, and that is bound morpheme and free morpheme. So the option number B is correct here. What is the option number? B is correct here. Bound morpheme and closed morpheme. It is correct. Now the next question. Which of the following was not written by Simon de Beauvoir? Which is not written by Simon de Beauvoir. Now here let's see the options. Option number A, The Second Sex. Option number B, Ethics of Ambiguity. Option number C, Adexa, A Farewell to Sartre. And the option number 4, The Female Image. So here option number D is correct, because The Second Sex, The Ethics of Ambiguity, and Adex, these are the written by Simone de Beauvoir. Only The Female Image is not written by her. Okay. Now the question number 9. Love your enemy, bless your haters, said the greatest of the great who said the above statement. So the statement made by whom? Alfred Tennyson, Matthew Arnold, Robert Browning, or Charles Dickens. So the here option number A is correct answer. Option number A is correct answer. Lord Tennyson. Now the next question number 10. What is the question number 10? Question number 10 is Charles Dickens' David Copperfield published in. Here the option is not given here, so here is not a correct answer is given here. Okay. So the question number 11, that Richard Hoggart established. Richard Hoggart, cultural theorist, he started, or he is a contributor of Brigham Center for Contemporary Studies. So the Richard Hoggart established which, that is option number C is correct. Option number C is correct, that Birmingham Center for Cultural Studies, Contemporary Cultural Studies. Okay. Now the question number 12. In the Golden Notebook by Doris Lessing, what is there? Examine the sexual and women's liberation movement, provides an analysis of communism, on contain powerful anti-war messages, or explore the trauma of a middle class woman. So what is actually, so in the Golden Notebook written by Doris Lessing, there is the correct answer is option number D, explore the trauma of middle class women in this book. Question number 13. Okay, so in question number 13, what is the question number 13 here? Is it's when I am weary of consideration and life is too much like a pathless wood. It's when I am weary of consideration and life is too much like a pathless wood. I would like to get away from the earth a while and then come back to it and begin over. Whose lines are these? So these lines are composed by Robert Frost. So here correct option is C. In Night of the Scorpion, in this poem, in this work, Nizam Ezekiel represent the superstitious attitude of whom? Indian women, Indian boys, Indian peasants, or Indian parents. So the correct answer is option number C, Indian peasants. Question number 15. Who authored the Twice Born fiction? Who wrote the book The Twice Born Fiction? So here we go for option that Shamala Narayanan, P. Lal, Meenakshi Mukherjee, and Madhavi Marwa. So the correct answer is option number C, Meenakshi Mukherjee. Now the question number 16. Communicative language teaching is what? Communicative language teaching is teacher focused, material focused, experience focused, or student focused. So the correct option is option number D, student focus. Okay. Now the question number 17. Who translated Derrida's Of Grammatology in English? So the here correct answer is Gayatri Chakravarti Spivak, because options are given here: Homi Bhabha, sorry, Gayatri Spivak, Ferdinand Saussure, correct pronunciation is Saussure, Jacques Lacan. So the correct option is here option number B, the Derridas of Grammatology translated by Gayatri Spivak. Now the question number 18, who coined the term gynocriticism? Now the gynocriticism term is coined by Ellen Showalter. Then question number 19, the famous term culture industry was coined by. So the culture industry, this term is coined by Theodore Adorno. Option number A is the correct answer. Then question number 20, what is the pen name of Charles Lamb? What is pen name of Charles Lamb? So the pen name of Charles Lamb is Eric Blair. So option number B is correct. Question number 21, who first used the term metaphysical for Donne and his followers? Who first used the term metaphysical for John Donne, metaphysical poet, and his followers? So the first term is coined by or the used by that is option number B, Dr. Johnson. Now the question number 22, blank verse consist of. So the blank verse consists of iambic pentameter which are unrhymed. What? Option number A is correct here. Iambic pentameter which are unrhymed. Now the question number 22, who has remarked that his endeavor is to enliven morality with wit and to temper wit with morality? So the what are the options here? So Richard Steele, Joseph Addison, Samuel Johnson, or Daniel Defoe. So the correct answer is B, Joseph Addison, who has remarked that his endeavor is to enliven morality with wit and to temper it is by Joseph Addison. Now the question number 24, the Hermione of the Church is authored by. The Hermione of the Church is authored by. Means the book is written by. Here options are William Shakespeare, Philip Sidney, Michael Drayton, John Milton. So the correct answer is option number C, Michael Drayton. Now the question number 5, a unit of 3 lines of verse that rhyme together is called the unit of 3 lines of verse rhyme together, which is called that triplet. Okay. Now the next question number 26. Contrapuntal reading, a reading strategy that bring out the contradictions built into the text, was developed by whom? So it is developed by Edward Said. Who among the following is not a prose writer? Who among the following is not a prose writer? So Roy Campbell, A.E. Coppard, Lord Dunstan, Somerset Maugham. So the correct answer is option number A, Roy Campbell. Okay, here Edward said. Thomas Hardy's Diana is an dash. So Thomas Hardy's Diana is a play. The correct answer is option number A. Now the next question number 29. Question number 29, that is the concept of deep structure and surface structure was given by. The concept of deep structure and surface structure was given by whom? So the options are Wolff, Speyer, Halliday, Chomsky. So the correct answer is here option number D, Noam Chomsky. The concept of deep structure, the concept is given to us that Noam Chomsky. Now the next question number 30. Identify the figure of speech in the following lines. Identify the figure of speech following lines. That is, options are given here to us. That is, an 100 years should go to praise. 100 years should go to praise. Thine eyes and thy forehead gaze. These are the lines we should recognize the figure of speech. So first of all, we will read the lines of the poem. And 100 years should we go to praise. And thine eyes and on thy forehead gaze, 200 to adore each breast, but 30,000 for the rest. So the options are here. We have to recognize the figure of speech. So the irony, metonymy, hyperbole or oxymoron. So the correct answer is C. It is hyperbole. Now the question number 31. Don Cemetery Road is the title of Dage Enright's article on the poetry of. So the correct option is option number B, Philip Larkin. Now the next question number 32. Okay, so we will see the 32. Identify the autobiographical novel written by George Eliot. Identify the autobiographical novel written by George Eliot. So the correct answer is option number A, The Mill on the Floss. The Mill on the Floss. What is the correct answer? The Mill on the Floss. Then the question number 33. Sancho Panza is a fictional character from. Sancho Panza is a fictional character from Don Quixote. Okay. Now the question number 34. Which of the following American play had 742 performances and has been received and Broadway 4 times? So the correct answer is C. The Glass Menagerie. The Glass Menagerie. It is a famous American play which is performed 742. Next, question number 35. Curries and other Indian dishes is work by. So the options are R.K. Narayan, Mulkraj Anand, Rudyard Kipling or Vikram. So the correct answer is Mulkraj Anand. Curries and other Indian dishes. Now the question number 36. All About Age Hatters is written by whom? So it is written by G.V. Desani. Indian writer G.V. Desani wrote All About Age Hatter. Which of the following texts can be classified as belonging to the middle class English literature? So the question number 37, and here is the right answer is which of the following texts can be classified as belonging to middle English literature, that is Piers Plowman, Sir Gawain and the Greek Knight and the Canterbury Tales. Remaining part of this question paper we will see in the next video. Thank you. If you like my video, like, share and subscribe.